To near perfection.
Lovely sunny evening. Saturday sunshine. Ninth match of the day. Excellent entertainment all day today. Rashid gets pumped down the ground. Good fielding. Bibek swiftly moving around to his left. He's only 21, fit as a fiddle.
But even that is just good bowling, not allowing the batsman to get under it. And good fielding as well.
Very useful in the field here, Nepal. Generally a good fielding outfit. All tournament they've fielded well. They've thrown their bodies around. Rashid just making sure that Bibek is exactly where he wants. Meticulous in his planning. Good bowling. This is superb. This is superb bowling here. Just 7 off the first 4 deliveries and it's over.
Well, it's great bowling. Bowling to his field. He's got 3 fielders on the offside and only 1 on the leg side. That one on the leg side's out mid-on. And some batsmen try and move across the crease to access that leg side. And that was even wide enough just to glide down to third man. But because the batsmen are looking for those 6s, it makes it an effective ball.
He's played for Nepal twice in T20Is. Rashid, 23 years of age, has some experience up his sleeve. Now then, just about enough. Good catch! Wonderful catch! He's part of our production. He's one of the main men. He should be out in the middle.
That's probably a ball that Rashid would like to have again. Just that length and that width. Wurakade likes it there.
Niranjan, what a catch, you little ripper. Well, I tell you what, that's going to be another 6. It's not a bad over. It sounds a bit silly. It's gone for 19. He actually bowled it quite well. 58 without loss. Good partnership, 58 off 20. Left hand, right hand. Oh, lovely. Sun setting. Sun has set on a few teams.
Well, these 6 balls from their strike bowler Pratesh are going to define the game.
Hit firmly. Can you get there? Yes, you can! Lokesh! What a wonderful grab! Charging around to his left, gets 2 hands to it, and then does the Shikhar Dhawan celebration.
Beautiful fielding, beautiful bowling. Not allowing the batter to get under it. Dabari again hitting that Yorker length. And what a wonderful catch out in the deep by Lokesh.
I'll tell you what, folks, we've just seen an absolute belting catch to get rid of Dabari, and Madishankar comes in. But I'll tell you, it was all about the catch. Lokesh, oh, you little ripper. Have a look at this. Your trump card back in with the ball. Oh, it's a cracker. And he did the old 5-5 celebration, the Kabaddi move. He could have been playing for the Yodas in the Kabaddi Premier League.
Well, Madishankar to the crease, and also showing his dominance, showing his intent. But again, not a bad ball from Pratesh, hitting that Yorker length.
pulled away. Attempted bumper, all the way for 6. Good strike. It wasn't the worst ball. It was a surprise short ball, but Madishanka was up for the challenge.
Had to try something after the Yorker went for 4 the ball before, so let's just test the nose and chin area. We might have to go somewhere else now.
Now then, top wicket takers this year. Pratish 6 poles. Jishan Alam from Bangladesh with 4. Matthew Bose has been good, but 6 right on top, sitting pretty. Nepal. Pratish. Oh, very good, I tell you. It's that man again, isn't it? Lokesh again. Oh, Bibek this time, you ripper.
Right. If you're watching from Nepal, you just have to be impressed with what we're seeing here. A quarter-final. They've beaten Australia, they've beaten England, who are 2 quality teams, and they're actually executing good deliveries against Sri Lanka.
High in the air. Bowler wants it himself. Converging, no! Difficult for the bowler. He took the responsibility. He called his teammates out of the way. He may have been better advised to let the fielder coming in take control of the scenario.
Well, your brother watching over in Uganda will be thinking, right, I've got to work on his fielding here. The difficult catch ball going away from him. The excitement, knowing that that could have been a defining catch.
I love the confidence that he wanted himself. It might have been easier for the fielder coming in. But it's a great over. A wicket and 13 off it. 4 done, he's gutted. 71 for 1. Well, the Tigers are in the house. Bangladesh. They're going to play the UAE very soon. It'll be the final quarter-final. Quarter-final number 4. UAE have got a good side, you know. Very good bowling attack. Now Lokesh, who took that screamer of a catch, is going to bowl a little bit of finger spin around the wicket. It's a decent start too. 71 for 1. You'd think here, Brad Hogg, that Nepal are on top. Run rate just 17 and over.
Well, they have. They've been bowling exceptionally well. They've kept fighting. They haven't dropped their heads when Sri Lanka seemed to be getting a little bit of momentum. Good fielding, great catch by Lokesh out in the deep. They've been creating the chances because of the good bowling.
Bowling over the wicket to the left-hander now. Clubbed. Protection in the deep. There's 2 men there, but he pierces the field.
Well, once they came out of the hand of Lokesh, I think he would have been thinking, I've just got away with that. That should have gone out into the car park, probably into the building next door.
Yeah, he was hoping his fielders were going to dive and catch it, but it was perfectly bisected in the deep. Toe of the bet. Rashid mops up. They've been good in the field. I know they put down a catch in the last over, Pratish off his own bowling, but generally their fielding has been absolutely dynamite. Diving on everything. Commitment to the cause. It just shows what it means to Nepal to try and get into that semi-final. Losing his footing there, and whoever wins this will play the winner of Bangladesh against the UAE, so probably easier side of the draw. Now then, that's hit with ease. Good catch in the deep. You're famous.
Ulakesh bowled a short one earlier on in the over and it only went for 4. But when you do this to Madashanka, you're going to get caught in the crowd.
Oh, it's bigger. That's better. Further. Madushanka, 25 from just 7. 25 from just 7 balls, dealing in 6s.
Catch slightly losing the line and length under pressure. He's got to finish this over out. It's got to be no more than 4 off this last ball.
With lovely extension, lovely control into the hospitality, 95 for 1. $95 for 1. Plenty of 6s in the last over and a boundary. Just starting to put the heat on Nepal. Rita Kode, 44 off 13, playing well. Madashanka, 31 from 8. Could do a 25 off this over here, Sri Lanka. Long way up in the air, flipped. That's going to go all the way as well into the tents. And it's a 50. 14 balls, 5 6s, 4 boundaries. Virakode plays beautifully for Sri Lanka. 101 for 1 here. The boys from Colombo and Kandy.
Well, Nepal won't be too unhappy about this because it brings a new batsman to the crease for the final 4 or 5 balls of the innings. And that change could just change the momentum as well. A couple of tight balls here. All of a sudden you're keeping Sri Lanka under 120. Loose balls could go the journey. It's Samarakun that comes to the crease. Another left-handed Sri Lankan. They breed them over there on the little island.
Samarakun, left-hander around the wicket. That's going to be 4. All the way. Wow. It was flat. I thought it just skipped into the pickets, but no. 417 6s.
Well, a lot of waste there. Wasted delivery. That was waist high. And it travelled waist high all the way to the fence. Good shot there. Good way to start your innings.
I tell you what, if you're a cameraman or somebody working around the venue, you've got to keep your eyes peeled. The ball's flying everywhere here. $107 Yes, you need a helmet on. Maybe a pair of pads and a pair of gloves.
Don't forget the old box.
Leg side, that's going to be a skip into the ropes for a boundary. Now then, is this just getting away from Nepal? 111 for 1.
Don't want to be any more than 130. Well, they can't get more than 130 unless there's a no ball or wide. They want to try and keep Sri Lanka under 120. Sri Lanka have got a very good bowling unit. They'll be applying a lot of pressure on this Nepal batting lineup.
What a shot that is. Extraordinary shot. A little bit of a punch and a bit of a swivel off the back foot, and it travels a long, long way.
Looking for the Yorker. Good mindset, but the execution wasn't quite there from the bowler. And the baseballers out the back there won't be happy with that little missile coming into their arena.
Well, I reckon he got his hips into that shot. Oh, call his catch. Unless you're looking for that man in the white shirt again, you've got no chance. 28 off the over. This is potentially just pushing this game away from Nepal.
That went that high. It's just redirected the traffic, the air traffic that's coming in.
Joshi is 1 over, bowling the 6th over, has been carted. Bowled in. A little bit of respite at the end. Joshi picks up 1, but he's gone for 28 in the over. Sri Lanka have got a cracking score. 123 for 2. They've mustered in the 3rd quarter final here at the 20th edition of the Hong Kong Sixers. Brilliant from the Sri Lankans. That's a cracking score. 123 for 2 posted in the 1st innings. From the Sri Lankans, they've mustered in the 3rd quarter final here at the 20th edition of the Hong Kong Sixers. Brilliant. From 36 balls to make it to the semis. UAE versus Bangladesh is coming up very soon, and we had the toss a little bit a while ago. Let's go downstairs and see what happened.
Match number 20 then, and it is the 4th quarter final. It is obviously Asif Khan of the UAE, it's Yasir Ali of Bangladesh, and of course you've been here all day. Mr. Gandhi is the match referee. Right, pass the coin over to UAE.
Heads.
Bangladesh have called a heads in quarter-final 4. It has come down a tail. You've won the toss. What are you going to do first and why?
I will bowl first. I will just take 100. Inshallah, I will chase after that.
A good performance to get to here. Have you changed your team going into the quarter-final?
No, it's same team.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Just hold there, though. I need you to hold there with me before you go. You lost the toss. You're going to have to bat first. A little stat for you before this game. 8 sides batting first. Win the game.
Oh, well, that's comforting stats for me. Let's hope for the best.
Again, you know, good performance by Bangladesh and an opportunity to go into a semi-final and take on the winners of this game between Sri Lanka and Nepal.
Yes, like we said, it's like you said, teams batting first won most of the match, so we would likely to cash on that.
Any change to your team?
Yeah, 1 changes.
Okay, good luck. So the news from the middle is the UAE. They've won the toss, having a bowl.
Why? Why bowl first? You bat first, you win. Yasir Ali must be absolutely delighted. Oh, 1 change for Bangladesh with the big man there. Mohammad Saifuddin, he's been superb for the Tigers. But before quarter-final number 4, we've got the small matter of Sandeep, who's had a cracking tournament with mesmerising half-centuries. Can he do it again? And he's got his good pal Lokesh alongside him. Abhishek Junjunwala has joined us. This is going to be a cracking chase on a good surface. 2 really strong sides.
Yeah, first of all, it's very hard to understand and wrap my head around why everyone winning the toss in bowling. When the stats clearly says you bat first, you've got a better chance to win.
You're right there, Abhishek. I just think they're all nervous. If I do decide to bat and we lose, everyone's going to say, why did you bat first?
Now they're a little underedge. Was there a little underedge there? Didn't carry through to the keeper. Stayed a little bit low. Dhananjaya with the seamers.
But also in matches like this, it's a knockout game. You've got to try and bat first. That ball just keeping slightly low, the first delivery from Dhananjaya.
Right, normal service is resumed. 6 into the trees.
The Nepal bowlers were going full for the Yorker early on. But Dhananjaya, he's looking for that good length. The reason why he's looking for that good length, because last night against Bangladesh, he opened the bowling and he was getting a little bit of seam movement when the cloud cover started to take effect.
Gone! Cleans him up! He was looking for movement, Brad Hogg, and he got a little bit of movement back in. And that's a big blow for Nepal.
Well, that's a risky ball considering that he went for 6 the ball before off that good length. But just seaming in, the cloud cover has come in, and all of a sudden the wicket is starting to play a few tricks. Lokesh has to go for 6. Nepal on the back foot early, 6 for 1.
Rashid is the new man. You know, he's got some work to do. Chasing a big total. The best chase of the tournament is 120, Pakistan v India. And again, shape again. What a great start this is. Bustling medium pace, angling, and just using his wrist position.
That wicket, crucial wicket. That's Hoggy was saying, just getting a bit of ball swing and a bit of movement off the pitch as well, which always makes it harder for the batter.
Down the ground, it's going to be another 6. A flat one again. We're seeing a lot of flat 6s. Quite interesting in Sri Lanka's fielders in the deep, Hoggy, not that straight. We've seen a lot of fielders very straight, but not Sri Lanka. They got wide, and that would have been a simple catch.
That's good batting by Rashid, just looking at those gaps that Sri Lanka have presented. And all of a sudden the sun's come back out and there's no movement with the ball.
I didn't realise we had a weather expert alongside us. First one done, 12 for 1. Well, it's the 3rd quarter-final. Sri Lanka, you would say, in the box seat. UAE versus Bangladesh coming up soon. Big game. Huge game. Toe of the bat. Toe of the bat. Simple catch in the deep. And listen to the rapturous applause. They know that is the big fish. It's the captain. Gone for a duck.
That's the pressure you put yourself under when you're chasing, and we've got to go at 23 and over from the very first over. And hence it's so crucial that you bat first in pressure matches like these. But that's well bowled again, getting the execution right. Sudeep out for a duck. 12 for 1 Nepal. 12 for 2, correction.
Bibek Yadav is the new man. Sri Lanka have been so good. You're doing your preparation, you're doing your analysis, your team meeting, you know the captain's the big one. Sundeep Jora, you know he's the big wicket, he's in form. It's a good dismissal. Skills have been superb here for Sri Lanka. 13 for 2. There's 1.3. Sri Lanka all over Nepal here. 6 dot balls already. There was only 3 in the Sri Lanka innings. Leg side, there's a man out in the deep. Does well. Got the right man in the right position.
Yeah, they put themselves in a real pickle here, Nepal, by losing those 2 early big wickets as well. Batters in form for Sri Lanka. They've been in terrific form throughout this competition. Played some wonderful cricket.
Flipped. Leg side, no power, but enough placement. The mood in the crowd's just gone a little bit silent because the Nepalese fans are just feeling they're behind the 8 ball a bit.
Well, it just shows that if you bat first, you've got a big chance of winning. Tomorrow, captains, are you going to get off this groupthink bandwagon? And when you win the toss, decide to bat first instead of bowl first.
I think you're absolutely right regarding the captains choosing to bowl first. They're just a bit worried about losing. And that's another one gone. Exceptional delivery. Pace off, perfect length. The ball came in after pitching. Bibek had no answer to that delivery. Great execution from Samarakun again.
Yeah, attacking the stumps, rolling the fingers over the ball, learning from the experience they gained when they batted first, and Nepal are in a whole heap of trouble. Bibek gone for 5 and Nepal are 18 for 3. Sri Lankan fans are very happy. A wonderful part of the world, Sri Lanka. Beautiful people. Always a great place to go on holiday and on a cricket tour, Sri Lanka. Now then, Narayan Joshi, who got Carter for 28 in the 6th over. He's out there because Bibek was cleaned up. Totally outfoxed. Samarakun. It's going to be a wide. Dhananjaya having a 2nd over. Don't mind that, Brad Hogg.
When you've got the opposition on the back foot, the bowler that you're going to use 2 overs with, your best bowler, you go to straight away. Try and get that extra wicket and really put the final nail in the coffin.
Protection in the deep. Was Sri Lanka a place you like to go, Hoggy, on tour with Australia?
Oh, I loved it. Loved it. The Fort City. There was a little bit of surf down there, goal. Loved going down there. Loved going into the middle of the city, country as well. Kandy was beautiful. And really enjoyed the company of the Colombians. Colombo's the capital city. Surely you would have got that joke as an Irishman.
That was lost on me. Did you not see my perplexed eyes?
No, there was one day we were travelling on a bus from Kandy back to Colombo and the skipper goes, "How are you enjoying Sri Lanka?" This was the first 2. And I said, "I'm loving it. I can't wait to get back to those Colombians."
Who was the skipper, Tugger?
No, that was actually Ricky Ponting. Yes.
How did Ricky
Actually,
take
no,
that?
sorry, it was Steve Waugh. Steve Waugh, yes, back in '96.
I've actually read that book because Steve Waugh did a tour diary, and I bought all Steve Waugh's tour diaries because he's my hero, Steve Waugh. So I've actually read that book. I don't remember him mentioning that wonderful joke, though.
Yeah, Steve likes to write a lot of common sense.
I was on a flight recently and I watched the documentary Steve Waugh did. I thought it was absolutely mesmerising. Travelling around India, taking pictures. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Gave me a totally different optic on India away from cricket. Really did enjoy it.
He must have travelled India a lot. And that's gone. Not gone to India. It's gone to out of the park.
Nice strike. Really good hit. I must say, Abby, what I will say about my love for India, and I love every country I went to on tour. I like to go to places that took me out of my comfort zone. So go where the locals go, get away from I suppose, where cricket takes you, the hotels. Get out of there, get on the streets and have some street food and meet some local people.
I always known you as an explorer, together as well.
But I tell you what I do love about Sri Lanka. I love Unawatuna, which is a really chic place on the coast where you just chill. I'm quite an, excitable human being, as you well know. So sometimes just to take me down a level or two and just hang in Unawatuna. What I love about this over, there's so many wides, we can keep talking about travel.
I'm just thinking, I'm just worried about the other people that were there trying to chill, and they actually do chill. The energy that you bring. I thought I was energetic, but you take it to a new level. Well, 10 ball over could be happening here.
Good hit. That's a lovely, clean swing of the blade, and they needed that, Nepal.
Yeah, they still got hope. They need some huge overs. Fours aren't going to do it. They need at least 2 to 3 sixes every over required, with nearly touching 26 now.
Well, Danajaya thinks he's bowling that well. He's trying to bowl a few extra balls as well.
Interesting spell, really. First over was so good, but actually now his figures 1 for 36. 24 off this over, so tail of 2 sets of 6. Back of the hand, slow ball, 30 off the over. Nepal will not go away without a fight. 3 overs done, 48 for 3. Third quarter-final, Sri Lanka versus Nepal here. Then we've got UAE against Bangladesh. The Tigers hoping to get to the semi-finals. Bangladesh, they love a game late in the day. They played the last game yesterday against Sri Lanka, I believe.
I don't know whether they love the later game because they got absolutely pounced by Sri Lanka last night in that later game. They'll be a little concerned.
Ratnayaka takes the wicket. Ratnayaka, the left arm finger spinner, with an economical run up, gets one through bat and pad and takes the leg stump.
And that's the way to do it. You've got to attack the stumps. If you're going to bowl length, as a bowler, you've got to give yourself the best chance. If the batter misses, you hit. And that's exactly what Ratnayaka did on that occasion. Joshi out for 13, 48 for 4.
Pratish is in earlier than he would have liked, truth be told. 48 for 4 Nepal. Left arm finger spin, Ratnayaka into the attack. Just look at such an economical action. No real effort through the crease, just hitting that line of length. Gone! 2 and 2. That's how you do it. That's how you bowl left arm finger spin. Scenes here for Sri Lanka.
Well, Patesh playing across the line, first ball against the left arm off spin. They need to go after the bowling. But that wicket has caused Nepal to be 48 for 5. They're in a lot of trouble.
Last man standing, Rashid. Ratnayaka on a hat-trick. Just do the same again. Up in the air. Gets plenty. Does Rashid.
A lot left for him to do. The required rate 28 now. A lot of sixes required from here if they want to make any difference in this game. So far 7 sixes for them in their innings of 54.
6 more. 6 more. Ratnayaka. He can bowl left arm spin and right arm spin. These are his 2 poles, Brad Hogg.
Both players trying to play across the line. Those players taking their eye off the ball, paying the price. The fans out there strapping because Rashid.
But sometimes it could work in your favor as a batter if you're the last man standing, because you don't have to retire after 50. You can carry on going, and if he gets in the mood and the required rate come down a little bit, those 3 sixes is really giving them some hope.
The other thing is you don't have to worry about taking the single last ball with a non-batter out the other end.
Now the change of angle, I just wonder. No change of action though. Here's a change of action. Here's a change of action. That was right arm. I just mentioned he bowls both left and right. Same result, another 6. 72 for 5. Bangladesh, they will be batting first in the 4th quarter final up against the UAE. I don't think that's a bad result for Yasser Ali and his team. Rashid is the last man standing. He's 44 off 12. 9 sixes will do it.
That's what he must be thinking. You've got to break it down in terms of sixes you need, and 9 of them not going to be easy, but mathematically still there.
Zahoor Khan just going through his warm-ups. Hoyt leg side, that'll be a 4. I tell you just never know.
The thing that I like about Rashid here, he knows that he's got to go big. He knows that he's got to go hard. That first ball, it wasn't there to hit, but he didn't try and make something out of something that wasn't there. And just that one, he's just timed it for a boundary, just keeping enough pressure on the Sri Lankan bowlers.
Deep in his crease, sitting deep. Look how deep he is in the crease, Abhishek. His back foot is nearly standing on the stumps.
It's the option you take because you also expect a lot of fuller deliveries, a lot of Yorker length. But that was really smartly bowled, taking pace off. Again, the length is crucial when you bowl that pace off delivery.
Slow ball, very good off cutter, Madishanka. Really good bowling. I was running once for one of my teammates at the Oval. I'd been dismissed by Gareth Batty in a 40 over game, and I had to run for Stephen Peters who'd torn his calf, and I got run out.
No surprise there.
6:50. Rashid is keeping the boys from Kathmandu in the hunt.
Just 7 sixes needed of 7 deliveries. We've seen that happen.
Lovely hit, lovely, lovely strike. I guarantee it, they're watching in Nepal. They'll have big screens all over the major cities